This is our summer savings celebration. So I was just introduced to these when I was researching this presentation, Christopher Joyce. So I'm thrilled to talk about the wall outlet, the UVE air purifies. I'm also thrilled to share with you that these retail individually for about $70 a piece. And we have $70 for two, not for one. It's only here and at HoMedics.com, and so we've got this amazing value. But what are we seeing in this video, Christopher Joyce? So what are these doing?
Well, this is truly revolutionary. First of all, we know how important it is to breathe clean, purified air. The problem has always been you needed real estate. You needed something on the tabletop, or you needed real estate on the floor. But how many places do we want to be, breathe clean, purified air where we don't have that real estate?
Right.
Bathrooms, number one, smaller places. So imagine now by just simply plugging an air purifier into an outlet, you are going to be breathing clean, purified air in all those small spaces.
And like bathrooms, whether it happens to be where you put your cat box, it is the baby's room, right? Quieter spaces, maybe it's your parents' rooms. Let me take you through colors because we do have colors remaining. So we've got a white and a blue. We have a white and I don't know what color we're calling it. Pink, thank you.
It's like a blush.
Love it, love it. And we're calling it white and a gray, and then a white and a cinnamon.
Yeah, call it charcoal.
Charcoal, thank you so much. They come in different boxes?
They do, separate boxes,
oh, that's
so
nice.
Perfect for gifting if you want to. Keep one, give one.
Easy, and $70, that's not our price.
Crazy.
We're under $70 and you're getting two. This is your BOGO of the show go. So please get more than one, and it's a plug-in, so no batteries ever.
Never.
I never have to worry about if the battery's dead, do I need to recharge it? It's
no
just
cost of
plugged
ownership, nothing to clean, nothing to change.
Not buying new air fresheners every 30 days.
I don't know how
they done.
Yeah, exactly. And I really don't know how they did it because honestly, look at the compact footprint. It is literally the size of my hand. So think about all those places, whether it's the mudroom, whether it's the bathroom, whether it's next to the kitty litter box, next to the dog area. And then it also has a nightlight, which is a nice feature.
Oh, show.
But let me tell you, if you don't want to use the nightlight, like I gave one to my daughter, bought one for her, and she said, Daddy, I don't really want to use the nightlight. All you have to do when you turn it on, then you just press the button for about 2 seconds. See that? And then it shuts it off. And the button here is on the top. So you just touch it to turn it on. For the light, you turn it on again 2 seconds. Well, that one's not, I don't know why that one's not doing it. But there we go. It's simple as that. Simple, simple, simple. And what I love is I keep it plugged in 365 days, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, because you want to breathe clean, purified air all the time.
So when you have the light off, the air is still being purified?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk about the space that it'll purify, but the reason why we want purified air is that, here's the story. We understand that 90% of Americans, or actually Americans spend 90% of their time indoors. We also learned from the EPA that your indoor air can be up to 5 times dirtier than the outdoor air. We know this to be true. So you are looking for an air purification system, because if you don't have an air purification system, your lungs are doing the air purifying.
Exactly right. And we don't want our lungs to do it when something else can. And what's really amazing about this is it goes through 2 stages of filtration. First of all, starting with ionization. The ionization, that's what helps reduce the odors that are coming into your home. Think of the bathroom odors, the laundry odors, the diaper pail. Wish I had this when we had diaper pails in our home. Pet box odors, and the odors from cooking and cigarette smoke. Do you realize most of us are nose blind to the odors in our own home? So maybe you're not smelling the broccoli and the fish that you cooked the night before, but if a neighbor comes over, or a friend, they're smelling it, but not with this HoMedics unit. Then the UVC light, probably the most important process. It is killing 99.9% of the mold, 99.7% of the fungus, and 99.5% of the bacteria. If we've learned nothing else after what we've been through, you know this is something that you need in your home to kill those things that we don't want in our air.
So the air purchase separately on here is $140. Right now we're under $70, and you're actually getting 2 of these. So it is a buy one, get one free. It is a run, don't walk. These have been exceedingly popular. We've sold over 25,000 of these, and they're only available here and at HoMedics.com. So it's like, it's revolutionary. Like everybody's like, oh my gosh, because we all have those small spaces. It's your downstairs powder room that all your guests are in. It's the upstairs powder room. It's the closet where you keep your clothes that maybe the air gets a little bit stale. My cat box in my office, which I don't love, but I'm not gonna keep my cat box in my guest room. I'm just not. So I love having it there, right? And so maybe it happens to be upstairs in the attic where the air gets a little bit stale. The truth is that we take 20,000 breaths a day. We spend 90% of our time indoors. The EPA says our indoor air can be up to 5 times dirtier than the outdoor air.
That's
so
right.
we do need an air purifier somewhere, somehow. Because if we care so much about our water that we're drinking and we get bottled water, we care so much about our clean food that we're eating, so we're farm to table, we care so much about clean beauty, now we've got air.
Exactly. And I love, too, because it's such a small footprint, it's so tiny, I love the fact that, watch this, this is a retractable plug. And because it's retractable, think about the Airbnbs that you go to, the hotel rooms.
You can take it with.
You can take it with you, pack it with you. Remember, no cost of ownership. Dirty air in, clean air out, but not just clean air, purified air. The ionizer is taking care of the odor, and then also the UVC light is taking care of the mold, the fungus, and the bacteria in this tiny, compact footprint with no cost of ownership. 2
different boxes. Will you take us through colors?
Absolutely. This is your blue and white. Remember, you're getting a white no matter what you choose. So if you choose the blue, you get a blue and white.
Yep.
All right, the pink, pink and white. But think of more of a blush. It's really a lovely neutral, right?
I agree.
Perfect for the baby's room. Then we have cinnamon and white, kind of a nice deep red, and then charcoal and white. And then, of course, if you want just standard white, you can have the 2 white and white.
And tell us how to use this again. So I felt like there were 2 different presses. Like there was a green light and a blue light, but I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, so
Maybe
what
I'm
you're going to
making
do,
that up.
no. What you're going to do is when you turn it on or off, it's as simple as that.
Yep.
That engages the light and it engages the purification system.
Okay.
If you want the light to turn off, you press it down again for 2 seconds, and then it's going to shut off.
But it's still air
But
purifying?
it's still purifying the air.
Okay.
Yes, yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
That's what I want to be clear on. B56972. So the light can be off and you can just purify the air all the time.
That's correct. And I would suggest you do that all the time.
And do I need to change anything
Nothing.
inside?
No cost of ownership.
Okay.
I don't know how they do it, but it's absolutely an amazing technology.
And is there a specific space that I should be in that they recommend it's in this square footage?
So in my kitchen, I use 2 of these because it's a bigger space. In the smaller spaces, 1 is enough.
Okay, perfect. B56972. Thank you so much, Christopher
Thank
Joyce.
you.
Get this. This is a run, don't walk. Put this in your cart and check out because for the price of 1, you're getting 2. You're getting 2. Okay, summer savings celebration.